Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Brisendine, and welcome. Have you ever noticed that oftentimes at the end of somebody's day and you ask somebody, hey, how was your day? We'll usually surmise it in a few words. It was good. It was all right. It was okay. It sucked. It was awesome. The awesome seem few and far between, tragically. And if you notice when you ask them if they have a bad day, what was so bad about it? There's usually just 2 or 3 key things in there. I was late for work. My boss yelled at me. This deal fell through. I've always found this fascinating that we will often surmise our whole day in the experiences that occurred over a few moments. I think if I do the math correctly in my head really quickly, that there's something like 1,400 minutes in a day. There's 168 hours in the week. Yet too often we'll take these few moments, maybe the 1 hour over the week, and we'll have that become representative of the whole experience. My question is, what happened to the other 1,400 minutes, the other 1,300 plus, the other 167 hours? If they weren't bad, because you just told me what the bad stuff was, right? Were they good? Were they okay? Were they great? If they were, what might happen if you started focusing on those and had those be the recap of your day versus the other stuff? Think about that. You have 1,440 minutes available to you each and every day. And you have a couple bad things that encompass 20 minutes, an hour of that time. Meaning that the majority of your time, the majority of what you live is still positive. Hey, you're breathing during that time. That's pretty good, right? Anybody who's ever had the experience of not being able to breathe, I bet you that whatever you were worried about before that didn't matter after, did it? You were able to eat, right? Anybody who's ever gone hungry, I bet you when you were at the point where you were starving so much you didn't know when your next meal was going to come, you weren't thinking about how it was really unfortunate that your boss called you out in a meeting. Think about that. Anybody who's ever had something extraordinary happen, some life-altering experience, you likely weren't thinking about that thing that bothered you 2 days ago because the experience was so consuming and invigorating that it just elevated you to a new level. You have 1,400 plus minutes available to you each day. Again, if my math's right, it might be a little off. I think it's 1,440. Don't let the few bad ones become your representative of the whole, right? You wouldn't go pick some berries in a berry patch. Don't ask me why berries just popped up. I'm going with it. I think my unconscious is saying, let's go this way. You wouldn't go pick some berries in a berry patch, fill up your berry basket, and then you see all these delicious, plump, juicy berries underneath you. Your mouth's literally salivating, and then all of a sudden you see that one bad one with a bug on it, maybe 2. You wouldn't say, oh my God, all the berries are bad, and take your basket and dump it and walk away, right? Leaving your taste buds unsatisfied and letting all your hard work go to waste. No, of course not. You would sit there and say, okay, these berries look amazing. Oh my gosh, there's 2 bad ones in there with a couple bugs. Let's toss them out and forget about them and focus on the basket. Isn't it interesting? And then when you go home and you put the berries on in your smoothie, or you bake a pie with them, you're likely not doing that. And as you're enjoying it and tasting it and thinking, my God, these are better than I ever imagined, you're probably not thinking, boy, I wonder what happened to those bad berries. I wonder where those bad berries are with the bugs on them. Of course you're not. Because you've let it go. You let it go and took that small little minority, let it go so you could focus on the majority. The majority that brings you happiness, joy, fulfillment. What might happen in your life if you started to focus on the majority? What might happen if you looked at your 1,400 plus 1,440, whatever the math works out to? What would happen if you gave that a really, really honest evaluation and factored in all the other positive things that are happening around you all the time to surmise your day? I'm willing to bet you likely wouldn't have that many bad days anymore. Give this a try. I challenge you. My challenge to you is this, is please give it a try. Try it out and let me know what happens. Leave a comment below, send me an email. I would love to hear about it. And again, I'm willing to bet you'll likely find you have a lot less bad days. Thanks for watching. I hope you found value in this. If you did, please share it with a friend. Leave a comment below. I always love reading your feedback, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye-bye.